Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris Wong. Today we're going to explore full side plank. Now I remember full side plank has been very challenging for me when I started doing yoga, and I just don't know why. It could be I keep doubting myself because I do not have the strength on my shoulder, or is it because I have hypermobile on my elbow. And there's a lot of nuances, a lot of questions actually pop into my mind that why I can't do full side plank. Now, if this is similar to your case, you find it really challenging in your side plank, I'm going to advise you to go back to the first video that I was doing about the full side plank in modification, beginner friendly. So you really need to establish the connections of how you are able to connect to your postures, your core, your leg, the shoulder stability before you can get into the full side plank. So the establishment of your awareness is really important, and it's going to help you a lot when you're trying to work on your full side plank. So let's begin. Okay, we're going to begin with some warm-up for the shoulder before we come into the full side plank. So come onto your simple cross leg and have your finger cupped it down on the floor to give you feedback to lengthen the side body up. Inhale, lift the chest. Now in the exhale, keep the spine lengthened, but you cross both hands in front of you. Have your left hand right on the top and the right hand at the bottom, and go for your eagle hand and feel a little bit of stretch on your back of the shoulders and stay in the posture upright, the jaw, face, muscle relax. Release the hand, inhale, so you cup the finger down again, lift the chest up. Exhale, so you do the other side, your right hand on the top this time, so you wrap the hand, stay into the eagle hand, elbow about shoulder height, feel the space you spread out on the back of the shoulders. Let's release the hand, inhale, on the cupped hand, lift the chest, and exhale, release the body, so come on into your all four. So we're going to prepare the wrist for a little bit. So start off with your all four, the toe tuck, the hand right underneath the shoulders. So I begin with my right hand, the finger pointing in towards the knee. The palm is facing up, the back of the palm is on the floor. Now from here, you begin with the elbow bending face. Then with the other hand, really support on the ground. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. See if you're able to straighten your left elbow slowly. So when you stretch your left elbow slowly, feel the stretch on your wrist, a little bit stretch on your forearm. Now release by bending the elbow. Let go of the hand. We try the other side. Palm facing up, finger point to the knee. So same thing here, begin with your elbow bend and the full surface of the back of the palm is on the ground. So inhale first. Same thing here, exhale, you're going to slowly straighten the elbow. So remember, slowly. You might stop at any point that probably your elbow is not fully straightened, but that's okay. Probably you need to repeat that for another few rounds. Okay, release the hand and point the toe to the back to sit on your heel into hero pose. And let the arm rest by the side of the body. Roll the shoulder to the back. Roll the shoulder to the back just to ease out some of the tensions, the nuances on your shoulder and the back muscles. Okay, from here, so I'm going to come forward. Place the hands down and have my left leg step forward. Okay, when you step the left leg forward, probably just behind the left wrist. Okay, I'm going to turn it to the side like this. Okay, so I'm facing to the screen, so you turn it to the side. The straight leg, the bottom leg going to be stretched out to the back of the mat. And I'm going to lean my body weight on the right shoulder and right wrist. So notice right now when I lean it to it, probably my right side of the shoulder will be popping up higher a little bit to the ear. So I want you to ground it to your right hand, really pressing down, lift the chest up so that the shoulder is going down and your sternum is lifting up like this. So at the same time, you get a little bit stretch into your side waist and side body, but at the same time, you're losing some weight on your right hand. Release it by putting the left hand down, bend the right knee, come back, up into all four. So I'm going to change side, step right leg behind the right wrist. Okay, so I'm going to turn to the back and really sit on the left side of the butt. And the right hand can be let go. And from here, straighten the bottom leg. Okay, lean it to the left hand, but at the same time, push the left hand down and make length and span the side body and the sternum. Maybe the head will be slightly tilting to the side and get some loading on the shoulder and also the side body stretch here. Nice, so take a deep breath, inhale. Good, exhale, bend the back leg in and turn yourself to the front of the mat again, up, and then reverse back to all four. Downward facing dog, get both leg knee up. You can do a little bit of walk dog. Shift the weight a little bit side to side. Okay, from here, drop the knee down the floor. Inhale and the knee down in all four. Keep right hand on the ground, but I want to feel the feeling the left hand is pulling downward, like you're doing a swimming. Swim your hand forward and out. So the left hand pull down, swim your left hand forward and out. Good. One more time. Pull the left hand down, swim your left hand forward and out. So do the other side, left hand down, pull the right hand downward, swim your right hand forward and out. Pull it down, swim it forward and out. Last one. Pull it down, swing it forward and out. Good. Get the hands back on the mat again. Up both knee. Go back to downward facing dog. Breathing up. So soften face, soften jaw. Keep the abdominal turn on. Can we do the swimming actions one more time? So press into the right hand. Glide your left hand downward and then make a swimming action on the left hand. Down, pull it down, swim. Down, pull it down. One more time, swim. And get the left hand down, do the other side, right hand, pull it down, and swim. Reach out, exhale, pull it down. So from the opposite hand and really establish the shoulders, the core and the legs swim. And coming down, drop the knee down, point the toe to the back, and take a step back on the heel. A little bit of roll on the shoulder, relax. Nice. We're going to come on to the first modified side plank. And today's version is a little bit challenging compared to the previous video. So when you come on to the hands, your hand right underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes on both the legs, come to downward facing dog. So this downward facing dog, probably you want to walk your feet a little bit further to the back. If the heels is not rooting down, that's fine. Okay, you can stay the heels up, but try to keep the legs straight. Keep the hand firmly down into your finger pad, knuckles on the hand, thumb and the index finger. So inhale. Yeah, exhale. Just the left leg, step it in half the distance between your hands and the leg. Okay, let your left hand turning out to the side. So you see that my left toe is pointing to the camera, and I begin to shift my weight to the hand. So I have my right shoulder really right above the wrist. Good. So begin to feel the weight on the side body when you let go of the left hand. Maybe you can bring the left hand on your hip. Okay, so the bottom leg, keep it straight, and the bend knee, keep the foot root down. The head position, align it with the shoulder, align it with the pelvis. Core turn on. The hand can be on your hips, on your thigh, or even reach up. Right hand push the floor and feel the feeling of the right hand is pulling towards the right heel to stabilize the shoulder. Good. So take one more breath there and come back down. Downward facing dog. Exhale, breathing out again. Tiptoes is fine. Straight arm, soft face. We're going to try the other side. Your right leg step forward half the distance between the hands and the leg. And you're going to turn your right leg to the back. And I begin to shift my body forward first before I let go of the right hand. Shift forward so that I can feel my left shoulder begin to take up some weight. And your legs, your core is part of the process. So make sure they are working together, engaged. So your right hand can be on the hips, or your right hand can be up. Just make sure that your head is aligned with the shoulders. So lean your head back. Reach up the right hand. Inhale. Stay strong on your leg. Stay strong on your shoulders. Press the shoulder. Pull the left hand a little bit to your heel. Yeah, to the heel, so that you feel your shoulder really engage here. And then coming down and back to downward facing dog. Then you drop the knee down, take a step back on your heel. So a little move on your shoulders. So next one, we're coming to the full pose. So you can also get back into this modified side plank, or we're gonna release the leg to the back and stacking the leg together. Let's do it. Hands down, tuck the toe, up on the knee, into downward facing dog. So as I mentioned before, you don't necessarily ground the heel, but I wanted to keep the distance of the hands and the leg. So when you come into the plank position, they are the same. Yeah, shift your body forward with your left leg. Maybe this time you don't step too far, but just a small step forward, and begin to load your weight on your right shoulder. Turn on the entire of the body, your leg, your core. And when you let go of the left hand, see if you can let go of the left leg as well to stack them together. Pay attention to the hip position. Lean back, core, head, right bottom hand, pull down. Maybe the hand just on the hips. Maybe the hand can be up. Both inner thighs, squeeze the leg flat and stay. Good, so one more breath. Coming down, exhale. If you need a break, you can drop the knee, or else come into downward facing dog. We're gonna try the other side. Inhale, shift forward as you shift your right leg. Just a small step this time, just a small step, because you're gonna transition, get your leg stack on the right up, and your hand can be up or down. Good, so take one more breath here. And come on down. You deserve a child pose. Knee down, feet separate wide. And rest. Soften finger, soften your forearms, soften the shoulders.